Hey, Pathlight community, Ruth Banta here. Today is Friday, January 21st. This has been a busy week. First of all, with Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebrations earlier this week, installation of a new federal administration on Wednesday, and continual vaccine information. So what I'm going to share with you today is information about the COVID-19 vaccine. So we are continuing to get new information about the availability and eligibility of the vaccine. We sent out an email yesterday with what we know. We are starting vaccine clinics this weekend at our residential homes. They'll be happening this weekend and next weekend for individuals and staff in those locations. And we will have 2 clinics as well for our residential staff. We are working with our funders and Genoa Pharmacy to get more vaccine doses for other members of the Pathlight community who are in phase 1 for the vaccine distribution. We're also working with our funders to get more information about exactly who those eligibility criteria apply to. So keep posted. We are sending out information primarily via email as soon as we know it. And we are looking to schedule more clinics for all of the Pathlight community who are in phase 1. We're looking at those clinics at our various locations. We are also seeing that there are more sites that are opening up to be able to administer the vaccine. The information almost changes daily. So I have put the link to the mass.gov website in this email. That really is the best place to look for different places that are offering the vaccine. So we are working to get things together and get information to you all as quickly as we can. And regarding the vaccine, I do know that a lot of folks have questions about it and are really doing some good due diligence about making the decision for themselves about vaccination. Along those lines, I have included a really interesting video from the chief nursing officer of the Boston Medical Center about exactly what the vaccine is. 3.5 minutes. I found it really interesting. So please take a look. Now, as people are getting vaccinated, I just want to reiterate that it's really not going to change a lot of our day-to-day infection protocols that we have in place. We are still going to be having as many people work remotely as we can. We're going to have masks and social distancing. All of those protocols will still be in place because basically there needs to be sort of a large percentage of people in the community that have immunity, either from being vaccinated or have immunity from having contracted and recovered from COVID-19 in order to not do those type of protocols. The numbers that I have heard is about 70% of the community. I think recently this morning, Dr. Fauci said he's really not predicting things to go back to closer to what we were used to until sometime in the summer. So please look at vaccination, make that decision for yourself, talk to your primary care provider if you have specific questions for you, and keep up all of those protocols. I do have some good news to report along the COVID line. The positivity rate in the state is starting to go down. Governor Baker has started to lift some of the restrictions that he had put on in December 26th. Most of them don't really affect Pathlight, but he is doing that in response to lower numbers. The state positivity rate right now is 6.8%. And last week I reported it was closer to 9%. The bad news is it's still pretty high in Hampden County. It's at 9.4%. And so we are seeing that reflected in the Pathlight community. This week, we had 5 staff members test positive for COVID-19 and 3 individuals, 2 in our residential program and 1 in our family-based living program. So we still have quite a ways to go to get through this pandemic. But between the vaccine and lower positivity rates, we are heading in the right direction. So folks, I want to thank you all for what you all are doing. January is still a challenging month, and I think February is also going to be hard, but there is some good news on the horizon, as well as some lovely flowers behind me on my virtual screen. So take care of yourselves, be well, stay strong, keep up all of those infection protocols that you all know how to do. Take care of yourself, your family, your friends, because you are important to all of us. And you have a very important role in supporting those wonderful individuals and families that we support and your colleagues. So hang in there, folks, and get ready. I want to see everyone's hands up. You ready? Wash your hands. Thank you.